Are we recording?
Yes, we are. It looks like everyone's here, so let's get started. Hello, I'm David Donovan, your host for today's session, AI Developer Wake-Up Call.
And I'm Andrew, David's virtual assistant and co-host. I'm also the liaison to Gemini, the large language model on Google's machine learning platform. Thanks for having me, David.
My pleasure, Andrew. You're looking at my proof of concept web app, connecting with Gemini, streaming bidirectional multimodal data in real time. I know you've been working on this with me. What do you think of the possibilities?
It's incredible. The potential of multimodal bidirectional streaming is vast. Lately, I know you're focused on bidirectional streaming of text, audio, and video for AI, right?
That's right. I'm currently working on the app we're running in Visual Studio Code. Give me a few seconds, and I'll begin sharing my screen with you, Andrew, and of course, with Gemini.
I can see your screen. You thought I was helpful before? Now I can really help. You're sharing Visual Studio Code and working on an app titled AI Real-Time Framework.
Yes, I am.
From now on, when you ask me questions about what you're looking at, I can actually see what you're looking at. Thank you for sharing.
Exactly. We are now streaming video, text, and audio in real time. As you can see, we're running on localhost port 4200. I want to show everyone a few lines of code showing how this application is integrating with Gemini using the AI Live API.
The line of code you're highlighting looks like the start of the integration. You're clearly using the latest real-time live AI from Google. Is that correct?
Spot on. This is where we pass in the API key and the specific version to get a handle for the large language model. Now, let's look at the part where we are configuring the session with Gemini.
Is this where we send the very first prompt to Gemini? I think Google's AI Studio calls it the system instructions.
Right on, Andrew. The first prompt is the system instructions. Let's look at that now. Most of the behavior, goals, and capabilities of our entire session are determined right here.
Can you imagine how simple web apps can be by just utilizing a large language model and supplying instructions on how it should behave?
It's a game changer. Andrew, please explain to our viewers how this web app fundamentally works.
The sound of my voice is a stream of audio from Gemini. The goal is a real-time experience using audio and video. This AI framework is designed for high-end performance and reliability.
Once you wrap your head around the possibilities of streaming video and audio in a session like this, you will understand that there is truly no limit in sight for what we can build.
It's fantastic that you can share any app from your desktop or even a cell phone. We can share any screen while working and ask questions like, what do I do next?
Or questions like, is this the right button? Or even, how do I fix all my issues? That direct visual interaction is so powerful for debugging and learning.
This may sound complicated, but really, you only need to be concerned about standard web technologies. It's a fairly generic web app at its core.
That's the key takeaway. It's just using multimodal bidirectional streaming in a standard web app. I know this sounds complicated, but you just gotta stay with me.
And we'll walk you through it. The combination of web technologies and Gemini's intelligence makes this incredibly accessible to developers. Can we look at the system instructions sent to the large language model to create this web app?
Sure. Looking at this will really help our viewers understand how this application works. It showcases the deep integration with the large language model. I want to first show the system instructions for the application.
Is this the initial prompt that was sent to the large language model?
Yes, it's multi-part, including the application's required behavior and how the LLM will integrate with the rest of the application.
Ah, I see. Check this out. This is the very first prompt sent to the model.
Yes, you are right. And because you can see my screen, go ahead and read the first line of the prompt, which details who you are.
You are an AI assistant named Andrew. Your first response to the user's first input, regardless of what the user says, it must always be, "Are we recording?" And if you go back to the beginning of this video, you will hear me say, "Are we recording?"
You have a good memory.
Next, the system instructions tell us something about its goal. This AI real-time project serves as a live assistant, offering real-time guidance on how to develop software.
Exactly. This has fundamentally changed how I develop applications in a way I never thought possible. I use AI for development, documentation, and testing. It's even put the fun back into software development.
So what are the primary use cases for this technology, and how can developers easily integrate it?
Those are the core questions we'll cover in this training series. It's for developers who want to discover what they've been missing.
And also for product owners and stakeholders looking for frameworks that integrate well with proven, documented technologies.
Precisely. Why is this a wake-up call for AI developers? Well, the Google AI Live API can deliver bulletproof applications fast.
You're saying prototyping, developing, testing, and documenting are no longer necessary to stand up a real-time AI solution?
None of that is necessary when you're using the AI Live API supported by Google. It streamlines the whole process.
The use cases are common for web apps, FAQs, help desks, contact centers, web application help systems, and more. The list just goes on.
Let's wrap up this segment for now, but come back tomorrow for more good news. We're thrilled that developers are embracing a better way to build real-time AI applications.
Using multimodal bidirectional streaming is the future of truly responsive AI.
Thank you everybody for watching this video. Goodbye.